Okay, I'm just going to do a quick chat on AIRRIDE. So, what is AIRRIDE? Each four corners of the suspension, instead of having springs that compress and contract, you have a inflatable airbag. Benefits of it, actually gives you quite a nice smooth ride, kind of thing you get in buses and commercial vehicles. Also, you can adjust the amount of air in the bags to adjust your level of your ride. It's particular system I've got on here is Airlift 3, and it runs on pressure and sensors. The sensors help the computer know where the wheel is in comparison to the chassis, and then it also reads the pressure in them as well, and then it has a think and figures it all out. Because it's got a computer and a brain, you preset particular ride heights, and it is continuously working to achieve that ride height by adjusting the pressure. So it's a very intelligent, clever bit of kit compared to the old days where it was just paddles and you just kind of set it best you could. So let's do a little show round. So I keep all the gubbings from my AIRRIDE in the back in the box. It's a bit messy at the moment because it's full of cables which all need to come out. Right, there we go. And there it is. Airlift Performance. So that is your manifold, they call it. So that is the brain which delivers the air to the different areas. That is a compressor which compresses air, and then it gets stored in an air tank, and then the air tank keeps a bit in the tank ready to do the airbags. Rear bags sit between a bracket on the axle and the frame, and the front bags go where the spring used to go, in between the control arms. So with Airlift you have this little management gizmo. If you can see that, it's inside the car normally. I've just got it here for ease because everything's apart. So these are the parameters it's trying to achieve at the moment. So it's got 195 psi in the tank. Two front airbags are running 1991 and the back are 7473. They're just some parameters I preset before. Probably not quite correct now because I've messed about the loads. But you can see she's sat sort of up, and it will continuously try and achieve this. You can manually override it, where you have these four buttons, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, to do each four individual wheels, which can be useful if you need to tweak it a bit. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hit the preset button, this one here, for as low as it goes. And for me, I think it's about 20 psi on the front. I know, about 50 on the front and 30 on the back, to keep a bit of air in there so it doesn't damage itself. So I'm going to pop you down here, right there. I'm going to go and hit that button. She's down. And she's gone all the way down. I'll hit the button to bring it back up to ride height. You've actually got four presets for four different heights. You can have whatever you want. I have one as on the ground, two as low driving, three as normal driving, and four as monster truck, need to climb over a big curb or something. So I'm going to set to middle. And there she is. It's that quick. You can hear now the compressor's kicked in. That's because my tank pressure has dropped down because it's used the air to fill the bags to 134, and it wants to try and keep the tank between 180 and 100 and 200, so it'll start pressurizing up, rattling away to fill that tank. and then it automatically cuts out. You can see here I've got my little sensors attached to my control arms. The rear ones aren't attached at the moment, so I'm just running on at pressure at the moment. As I say, the car's all in pieces anyway. So you don't have to do all up, all down. You can adjust whatever you want. So let's say we wanted to drop the front, but keep the back up. And go for a bit of rake. There she is. Running rake. Let's see what happens if we try and dip the back wheel. Thanks for riding. She's running quite a bit of angle there. Her bumper's nearly touching the floor. Look at the control arms. Very massively different. Let's have a look at the back. Right old lean on. Right, let's bring her back. So there we have it. Airlift 3. We can also link it to your iPhone, but I am using my iPhone to record this video, so I can't show you. But the app mimics the screen on there, and obviously you can do it remotely. Well, I think we'll finish off with just sticking it back on the floor, because that's how it looks coolest.